2024 has definitely been Tyla's year. She released her debut album, stacking up awards and gaining international fame. However, with the success came a massive hate train. Why do people hate her so much? And what can we learn from her success? All this will be investigated in this video. Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel Kayla Discusses, where I do deep dives and commentary on all sorts of issues. This is part 4 of episode 1, where we will be deep diving into the Tyla Hate train and what we can learn from her success. So let's fall down into the rabbit hole together. Authenticity. Tyla is authentic. She does not change to fit in with anyone's standards. That's why so many people are attracted to her. She's authentic to her roots as a South African. She is herself, even if some dislike it. Support system. As she said earlier, Tyla has a good support system. Her best friend from high school, Tato, is her creative director. Her team is always supporting her and marketing her. Her family growing up nurtured her passion for music instead of putting her down. It's important that we keep the right people around us because the company you have around can determine your success. The wrong people will bring you down and cause you to fail. Hard work and dedication. Tyla has always worked very hard for her dreams. She's willing to put in the work and not just wait around for it to happen. She was constantly putting herself out there, posting song covers, participating in talent shows, and even going as far as DMing artists. Many people believe that Tyla's journey was easy. However, that was not the case. Tyla had to beg her parents to pursue music as a career. Her signature distressed fashion resulted from her and her best friend ripping up pieces of clothing due to them not having money to buy outfits for performances. Making the Getting Late music video was also challenging as they had to ask for favors and do everything independently.
So basically, like, my parents were like, you have to study. Like, there's no way you're doing music. Like, it's not realistic. Especially in South Africa, like, not a lot of people, especially at the time, were making, like, doing what I wanted to do.
Right.
Which was become a pop star globally. So my parents were like, be realistic. Like, you need to work. This can be a hobby. And then, I almost had to do it. But then, like, every day I would just cry on my mother's bed and be like, please just give me 1 year. And because I was a year younger, luckily they were like, okay, you're a year younger, you can have 1 year. And that year, like, I did Getting Late and it just went crazy. Like, I was able to sign with Epic Records. It was literally like God gave it to me. And it was like,
using her resources. Tyla used social media as a stepping stone into her career. She started off posting song covers to becoming a TikToker. Social media is very powerful and can be used as a good marketing tool. Entertainers and artists should take advantage of their resources and use it to elevate their careers. There is a hate train against Tyla. My question is why? What was the reason?
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason?
I don't need to explain myself to you.
What was the reason?
The hatred initially began when Tyla won her Grammy. There were people who felt that it was undeserved and that other artists should have won. This led to the industry plant allegations, which I debunked in my previous video. The hatred then intensified when Tyla said that she was colored. There were people who claimed that she was denying her blackness and that she was a colorist. They went as far as calling her anti-black, which again I debunked in part 1 of this series. Tyla then won Best New Artist at the BET Awards over Sexy Red. There were people who felt that Sexy Red should have won instead of her.
And I don't care what nobody say. There's no way that Tyla should have won Best New Artist over Sexy Red. I know Tyla had a big hit and she was doing her thing, but Sexy Red surpassed her. Her music was more popular and it was getting played everywhere. And she was just the more popular artist.
They also felt that she was taking awards from black artists and questioned why she was there if she wasn't black. I also debunked this in part 2, but I'd like to expand on it a little bit more. It's hypocritical that some black Americans complain about the negative stereotypes and representation they have, but uplift and popularize artists like Sexy Red. Sexy Red represents every negative stereotype associated with black American women. Her behavior is far from acceptable. Sexy Red is the woman who sang that her genitalia is pink and her booty hole is brown. She's the woman who named her lip glosses after STDs and genital fluids. Tyla is an international superstar, whereas Sexy Red is popular in the US. Once again, Tyla received hate because she would not dance suggestively with Usher, specifically from a man named Joe Budden, who called Tyla ungrateful, disrespectful, and rude. I thought his reaction was very creepy. When women assert their boundaries, they are viewed as entitled and snobby. There are people who expect women to always be grateful and just accept any treatment. Tyla also received hatred at the VMAs simply for asking someone to hold her award. People felt that she was treating Halle like the help and that she thought that she was better than her. Others called her a pick me and skinny shamed her. Others made various Afrophobic and racist comments towards her. I also covered this in part 2. In my opinion, none of these situations warranted the amount of outrage it garnered. But why is she experiencing this hate train? Here are my conclusions: projection and jealousy. There are a couple of reasons why Tyla triggers this projection. Reason number 1: beauty and confidence. Tyla is very attractive and carries herself with confidence. She knows who she is and is not afraid to set boundaries. However, people always feel the need to humble the confident and attractive woman. This is ironic because they will be the same people who complain that women are so insecure. But when a woman has confidence, they are perceived as cocky. However, if a man is arrogant, he is received as confident. This is what Nicki Minaj said.
You have to be a beast. That's the only way they respect you. I came up under Wayne, and Wayne has his way of doing things. When Wayne walks on a set and say, "Don't talk to me, have my music ready, get the up out of my face, and I'm gonna blow this in your face all day," it's cool. But every time I put my foot down and stand up for myself, it's like, "We've heard about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj shut down a photo shoot. Oh my God! No one wants to work with Nicki Minaj." When I am assertive, I'm a bitch. When a man is assertive, he's a boss.
Bossed up.
He bossed up.
Yeah, he bossed.
Most of the people who want to humble the attractive, confident woman are insecure themselves and suffer from inferiority complexes. Reason number 2, mixed woman. I touched on Tyler being colored as well as a multiracial woman and why that warrants a lot of hatred and jealousy in part 1. Here's a recap. There is a certain group of black and white women that hate and are jealous of mixed women. It is a factor as to why Tyler is receiving this much hate. With regard to the group of black women, I believe this stems from a place of self-hatred, because society has told black women that they are undesirable and ugly. That narrative is so annoying, and I don't believe that anyone should believe those lies. Black people's hair, phenotypes, and skin is beautiful. You are beautiful. You do not need a mixed person to represent you in order to be seen as beautiful. You do not need a mixed person to identify as black in order to be desirable. With regards to the group of white women, it stems from racism. These specific women are used to being the beauty standard. Therefore, when they come across a mixed woman who possibly shares some of their features and is mixed with the races that they feel superior to, they feel threatened by them. Reason number 3, Afrophobia. Once again, I touched on this in part 2. There are some people from Western countries who look down on African people. They have a certain narrative that all Africans are poor, incompetent, and savages. They expect Africans to be grateful all the time and hang their heads because they think we are inferior to them. But none of these Western countries would be as powerful and wealthy if it wasn't for Africa. They have and continue to use our resources and exploit our people. Without us, there would be nothing. Reason number 4, success. Tyler is incredibly successful, which obviously warrants hatred from people who envy her success. It's a tale as old as time. Reason number 5, US culture. When a foreigner enters the US market, they immediately expect the artist to conform to US culture, and this often leads artists to throw away their unique identities and cultures. However, Tyler refused to conform. She did not change herself. She proudly claimed her colored identity. She still speaks in her colored accent. She's constantly promoting South African culture. Reason number 6, cancel culture. There is a lot of hatred present in America, especially online. Once again, it's not everyone, just a certain group of people. Have you seen Twitter and Instagram? The comment section is literally a war zone. Tyler never experienced this type of reaction in other continents or countries. This is what Trevor Noah said in an interview with 60 Minutes.
Till you came to the United States, that real hate started coming at you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What was the hate that you felt? But you did say you experienced hate.
Yes, but I mean that's welcome to America, you know?
That's harsh.
Yeah, there's a lot of hate in America because there's a lot of anger in America.
There are definitely double standards when it comes to cancel culture. With the amount of outrage she's been receiving, it makes it seem that she killed someone's entire family. Where's this energy for people who actually commit disgusting acts? Where's this energy for actual problematic artists? Reason number 7, female artist. We all know how the media treats female artists and that sexism is rampant in the music industry. It seems like female artists tend to receive more hatred than male artists, especially if they're attractive and successful. A female artist can do cartwheels on stage, solve world hunger, and cure cancer, yet will still receive hate and criticism. But a male artist can mumble over a rap beat, use autotune, be 2 hours late to his concert, be blatantly sexist, racist, and colorist, just stand on stage and barely sing, cheat on their partners, abuse and sexually assault other people, and will still receive praise. Has anyone ever stopped to consider how this hate has affected Tyler? Tyler, in an interview with Al, says she's been learning to detach from people's opinions. She's now taking several social media breaks, sometimes a week at a time. She also reiterated the sentiment in an interview with Rolling Stone.
Ever since I was small, I just wanted people to see South African culture, just to share my culture. And it's been really fun, but also difficult because not a lot of people understand it. So I've had to get used to detaching myself from the people that don't really care that much to learn about it.
I think social media has made people lose basic human decency and empathy because the person on the other side of the screen is still human. A majority of you would not have that same attitude if it were real life. There are people who are mean and rude and hateful in real life, but at least they own up to it. But you can blab your mouth all you want online, but if it's face to face conversation, you would be too much of a coward to say anything. People hate Tyla for what I perceive are really stupid reasons, reasons that should not have warranted that much outrage. She's receiving backlash for just existing. I'm not saying that anyone has to like Tyla. However, online haters have strange behavior. Let me make an example. If you hate broccoli, are you going to go out of your way to go buy broccoli at the store? No. If you hate pineapple, are you going to go to a restaurant and purposely order pineapple pizza? No. However, when it comes to online haters, they will go to the store, even though they hate broccoli, buy the broccoli, and then get mad that the store has broccoli. Or they'll go to the restaurant and order pineapple pizza, even though they hate it, and then get mad that their pizza has pineapple. You hate someone so much, but their name is always in your mouth. You have dedicated hate pages for that person. You swarm to their videos to write a hate comment. I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. Ma'am, sir, meneer, mevrou, you are acting like a fan. You are giving this person the same amount of attention and effort that a fan would. You are just as obsessive as a fan. That's why the phrase, haters are undercover fans, exists. If you really hate a public figure that much, don't engage with them. The more attention you give them, the more famous they become. Publicity is publicity. You are directly contributing to their success. If you are the type of person that's always dragging people, bullying others, and waiting on others' downfall, this is my message for you.
Stop it. Get some help.
Embarrassing.
Just because you have low self-esteem doesn't give you the right to project it onto others. Please seek anger management and therapy. Being bitter and angry isn't going to make your life better. We are at the end of episode 1 and I'm extremely grateful for everyone's support. I learned a lot about YouTube through these videos and I have so much more respect for content creators now. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.